your seniors had a chance to be the winningest group ever. Is that did they take something away with that? Not getting to play those games, was that disappointing for you guys?
Mostly because the only thing about that is every game help you see where you at. Every game help you like learn to be, to adjust in your ability to what you can do. And honestly, like every game going to show you where you need to improve from.
I haven't really computed the habit numbers the way y'all keep them, but I assume they're through the roof. How's the habit report in the defensive room, and how do you feel about how you guys are doing it, affecting quarterbacks, turning the ball over, and all that?
Our habit rate actually been pretty good, but I want to be great, not good. So honestly, there's still like small things we can work on, like just missed opportunities that we can work on, like filling in a gap or just hitting something a little faster or something.
And you've been kind of a program guy for the first few years, playing a role, third downs. Now you've kind of evolved into this, I guess, star in the making. Can you talk about the patience and the faith that you had that this kind of season would come for you?
It would never a me type of person. Honestly, when you start feeling for yourself so much, I feel like that like eat up on a lot of people, and that's why a lot of people leave and go to places because like they're not getting that certain attention, or they feel like they should get more than what they given. And honestly, I feel like if you're young or not even older, like everybody have a role on their team, and most of the time like your role might be small or big, but at the end of the day, what's going to help you win championship?
Adam, obviously your name shows up for like NFL prospects for next year. Did you give the NFL serious look after last year?
I was more focused on just school itself. NFL is a good thing, but education is still way more than that. And honestly, just having a degree from the University of Georgia, that's like also one of my biggest goals.
Did you feel like you needed to put more on film, get more playing time to kind of be a high draft pick?
Honestly, as again, like all I've seen it as for is really just getting a higher education. Being one more year to finish out, actually walk with a diploma. As you say, I got that diploma from the University of Georgia.
Have you gotten any work at this star yet? I know that was kind of an off-season thing. Kirby was, talking about playing you back there and adding to your roles. Have you gotten to do any of those reps yet?
Here and there, but most of the time they just allow me to play my actual position as outside linebacker.
Adam, what's the difference with you and Nolan this year? Y'all are both off to a good start. Is it just the fact that y'all are getting more playing time, more opportunities, or is there something, I guess, tangibly different with the two of y'all this year?
Just hungry. He has something to prove. I have something to prove. We're not just doing it just for ourselves or for the team. We're doing it for like every other dude that stepped in that room. The great players that came out of there, like Dalvin, like Floyd, or like Lorenzo.
Does that I don't know, excite you, or is it pressure? Sort of, y'all two are kind of the leaders of that group now, the Wolfpack. Y'all called yourselves for a long time. Like, is that exciting? Is it pressure? Is it both? Sort of, how do y'all approach it?
It's not so much pressure, because you know your ability, what you can do. It's more excitement, a blessing. Like, there's a lot of people out here that wish they can be in that same predicament. So just being able to show what we can do, that's a blessing for us.
Do you guys kind of feed off each other's energy on and off the field when you guys are kind of clicking?
It always been that way for our room. We love success for anybody. Just seeing everybody, that connection, that growth, just seeing somebody just making plays, not even just like feeling so much or being that that me type of person, but actually doing it for not just for them but for the team itself and just enjoying it. That's what we love about it.
You were asked earlier about kind of league defense. If I can qualify that for specific things in the league, you guys pay attention to those national stats and what you've got going through your outer talk.
Honestly, we don't pay attention to that much, really, because like a lot of that time, the people that write that are like people that just sitting around not like really doing that or don't know the background of things. And honestly, like the more you look at that, the more you start thinking about yourself. And we around here, we don't think about ourselves. We think about how we're going to improve, not in just like national, but ourselves. Like we trying to improve every day about at least like 1%.
What kind of message, I guess, as you guys continue to play good defense, you guys play very well. What is the kind of next step? What can you guys do better? What's kind of been the message so far?
For one, get more takeovers, turnovers. like that or like interception or so. We're trying to make more habit plays. We're trying to like, how can we help our offense out by getting them on the field even more?
What kind of grade would you give the defense through 3 games, Leonard?
Can I say next question?
Next question. So you're saying you would give yourself an A. You think there's that much, this defense can get that much better?
Yes, we can get so much better.
Why do you think that?
Just the strength of our team, the way how we connected, and honestly, just saying like just a minor like stuff that like we like allow on our defense or so. And like most people would say like we actually been doing well, but like to us like there's still things we can improve in.